and amenities that go along with the KCAA Let's Go Shopping Cruise. And we're going to have a great time. We've got $200 in savings and a $25 shipboard credit per stateroom, and we're going to have a cocktail party. We're going to have a blast. We're going to hit the California coastline and Ensenada, and we are just going to have a great time. So that, if somebody did that for me, I mean, they would make some big points. Mm-hmm. So anybody listening that wants to just, put some more money on my cruise, go right ahead. I'll love you for it.
And matter of fact, I talked to Ruby a couple of days ago. Everybody is very excited about this. And if you want to get onto this cruise now, please call, make your deposit now. Because these things are booking.
Deposit in,
Yes. And like Diane and Christina was saying, tell them that you're from Let's Go Shopping with Bev, KCAA 1050. And guys, here's another shopping tip for you. If you don't know what to get the other person in your life, call Ruby, put them on that cruise. Everything for 7 days. No cooking, no cleaning, no driving, no nothing. Just having fun.
They will be so impressed that you bought them a ship.
Right, and where else can you go on a vacation for $100 a day? I mean, it's going to be wonderful. Anyway, so that's my idea. Now, we want to share some information. We did some shopping for light displays, so you can have a drive and a walk. Mm-hmm. And see some of the beautiful lights. Now, my favorite place for many, many years, well, the last 20-plus years, has been on a street in Alta Loma called Thoroughbred. And it's above Sapphire. So you want to Google that or, Thoroughbred is the street. It's above Sapphire. It is way up there in Alta Loma, but it is well worth it. People that I've told have gone out there, and they are raving on Facebook about it. Another one, Yucaipa Boulevard, near 3rd Street, and Church.
Yes, that's what it is, because it was in the local paper today.
Okay, and they have the music synced with 92.1. And so that's a really nice one there. Highland, Christina said the Silver Oaks development near Baseline and Yarnell has a really nice display.
So you just turn left right into Yarnell off of Baseline, and they start right away on Tierra and on Seville. And I actually live on Seville.
I think I've been there, too.
And they've been illuminated like that for I don't know how long. They're on the map in all the papers, the Highland Paper, San Bernardino Paper Sun, and UKIP and all those papers, because they really go out. They actually connect from house to house, and it's just beautiful.
And then also Redlands, all their houses, the whole city lights up. But my favorite place out of all of them is down in Riverside at the Mission Inn.
Oh, of course.
That is my favorite of all favorites. That whole town lights up. And what I love about it too is by the Mission Inn, they have the whole thing set up. They have the ice skating rink for the children. Right. This year they are having, from what I heard, have artificial snow in there for the kids can go tobogganing on that. Yeah, they have all the food,
hot cocoa,
the cookies are there. The place is decorated. You can go in the Mission and see everything.
I love
else.
all the animated characters too,
around
waving, and singing, and carolers. And then you can go across the street to Mario's and have a nice little, or inside even the President's Room inside the Mission Inn, nice little toddy and just warm your bones. But yeah, it's beautiful out there. We're going to go tomorrow.
Yeah, that is my favorite one. And the other thing that I love is they have the horse-drawn carriage rides that through that whole area, and it's a 9-block radius that they do this in. So that's fun to do.
I've done that down in San Diego. It was nice. And my friend does that as a business, too.
The carriage?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, and she also has the pony rides and things like
that. Dress up warm. Put on your mittens.
Definitely.
And she doesn't have the one at Mission Inn. Job got stolen from her. Okay, Ontario. There are some lights south of the 60 at Euclid. You get off at Euclid and turn right at San Antonio, and it's the west side of the street. I don't know what Walmart's doing written on here.
I don't know. Are you going over there later?
I don't know. So they're in Ontario. There's a really nice display there too.
And we will keep you informed as the time goes on about all these neat little places to go and see. And remember, folks, when you're out there and all the parties and this and that, try to remember what the holiday is. It's for family and friends. You know, don't try to start going crazy and having a meltdown. I was in JCPenney's last week, a couple of days ago. This poor lady had such a meltdown. I felt so sorry for her. But, you know, slow up. Think of what the holiday is. Family and friends and being together and having a good meal and just having fun with the day.
Well, speaking of that, you know, I was reading about holiday loneliness, how there are a lot of people that deal with loneliness, and a lot of times it's confused with depression. Because true loneliness is when you're away from your family and friends, say you're working in another city or something. So that definitely is loneliness. But it's more depression when you're with a group of people and you still feel lonely. And it basically is because your expectations of the holidays, past holiday memories, loss of family members and friends, which is always tragic, especially close to the holidays, breakups, finances, health. Anyway, the suggestions I'd like to make are to do something about it. I mean, you know, it takes just as much effort to sit there and wallow as it does to make an event. Reconnect with a friend. Take a trip. Call those people you haven't talked to in a long time. They don't have to know where you're at mentally. And put that effort out to involve yourself with somebody. Take care of yourself. Eat, sleep. Go to a movie, get a massage, get your hair done. Christina gives good head massages.
You just got me the most popular girl.
Yeah. She
I don't think she meant it like that.
I meant you can. She massages your head when she does your hair.
Scalp massages.
Yes.
Thank you for clearing that.
Yes, and it's so nice. But do something safe that brings you comfort. Okay. Another
it's a great last minute Christmas.
That's right. And
yes,
she's at the Bliss Salon in Redlands.
Thank you.
And
you're welcome.
Ask for Christina. And then another thing is limit the alcohol because it's a depressant and it magnifies all the negativity. Now the other thing is reach out and help somebody else. Yes, help somebody else. You know what? It's such a powerful antidote. I mean, we all have our trials and tribulations, and so, you know, I have had my share this year too, and it has really helped me to be able to do something that I know somebody else was going to benefit from. So usefulness makes you feel good and gives you inner peace. So do that. Go to a toy drive. Volunteer at a senior center, hospital, food drive, any of those
Mary's
things.
Table. It's always looking for people to serve food on that day.
You know, I'm sure something's in the newspapers or online. And if you can, give of yourself, of your time. That's so precious. And if you can give other things, we like Angel's Closet, and they are also local, and you can reach them at, do they have the number on here?
They do on the second page.
Also remembering locally, I'm sorry, Beth.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, remembering locally, too, that Assistance League of San Bernardino, servicing Operation School Bell in the Dental Center, can always use help. So you can contact the Assistance League on their website or also on Facebook. By the way, really quick.
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you they are already pre-selling tickets, too, for the Headdress Ball 2012. And if you buy your tickets by January 6th, I'll talk a little more about it next Friday. You'll get a good deal.
Yeah, because next Friday when we have the normal time without basketball, there's a lot of information we wanted to bump out today. We did not have the time, so definitely tune in next week, normal time.
Okay, and if I can finish that last sentence, angels-closet.org. You'll be able to get a hold of them. I'm giving them more donations. People need it far more now than they ever have. So you'll feel better about it. And remember, like Bev was saying, it's about family and friends. And, you know,
if you can't connect for whatever reason and you do like animals, a lot of people use animals for all kinds of training and for people that they need a lot of volunteers at the animal shelter. I know I brought them up twice, but they're really needing help right now. So.
And also talking about animals, too, and then talking about the senior citizens, call up the local hospitals where the senior citizens live. And a lot of times you can bring pets in there on certain days to help the people that are in there. And the connection is unbelievable how much they help each other. Having an animal around. So that's really a cool thing to do.
Everybody check your papers, too. I don't know if you were going to mention that already, Diane, but, there are so many ads right now for extra $10 off, 20% off, Kohl's, JCPenney's, Macy's. I've got a whole bunch of them stuck right here in my book for afterwards to go shopping. So make sure and take those. And I know for sure in Kohl's you can use up to 3. So you can take your $10 off, get your 20% off, and if it's the day where you get cash back that you can spend 3 days later. So be aware of all of that and don't go empty-handed.
Right, and Macy's, I was in there last week, and I'm going to tell you, that store, the sales that they are having.
Everybody is trying to get your almighty dollar, so they're going to have great sales. And if you can't get into those stores and pick out a gift, buy a gift card, and they can get the after-Christmas sales.
And don't forget, everything is negotiable. You'd be surprised, especially in electronics. Don't think that you can't say, well, if I'm going to buy 2 or I'm a regular here. My husband just did that over at, I think it was the lube place in Highland, Jiffy Lube. And he said, well, I'm a regular, and he got about $20 off. So everything's negotiable.
Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe out there. Slow up. Take your time on the freeways. It's only one day. Don't freak out about it. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Eric, on the board. Next week, same time, same station. And, Diane, where are you going to be tonight?
I'm going to be at Trevor's at H&N Kendall in San Bernardino. We'll be having karaoke, great prime rib dinner, Angus beef, served till 11. Complete dinner, $9.99.
I think that's where we're having dinner.
Yeah, that's where you are? Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
NBC Radio News is KCAA News Talk